Welcome, basketball fans, to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Sacramento Kings. And that's all for now. Time to hand it over to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. I'll be back with more at halftime.
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. First, for the Bucks. And for the Kings,
you know, when you're in the East, you don't have to necessarily be an above 500 team on the road, but you got to be close to 500. And the Bucks were a solid team on the road, and that's why they made the playoffs.
tip-off goes to Milwaukee. The feed to Ross. The pass to Perez. His three-pointers off the mark.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide-open look.
Thompson outside. Number 34. And the shot is good.
And he's on the board early.
The first to strike there. Nice hoop.
And it's the Bucks ball. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Yes, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat. This is a team that loves to run, and he wants to see them do what they love. Fast break basketball should be on the menu today, guys. We'll enjoy watching it.
Thank you, Doris. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Clock at 6. Number 13. Tries again. No good from Ross.
That's 3 misses to start the game, guys. Does not bode well here early.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Thompson outside. The tray. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here is Ross. Pass to Perez. Puts up a 3. Count the bucket.
Now they finally connect with their 4th shot of the game.
On defense, Milwaukee. Thompson outside. Number 5. Defended by Ross. Clock at 4. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Passes it to Perez. 6 on the shot clock. Can't get it to go. And the Kings going the other way now. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Thompson outside. Number 5. And it's blocked. But he gets it back. Number 34. No good. Great D that time from Ross. The Bucks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. All alone. No good off the back of the rim.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Number 31. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. And Clark, you talk about the Bucks. They went 17 and 24 on the road last season. That might not be the most impressive mark, but it was still 7th best in the conference in terms of road wins.
Well, the East was pretty weak. We know that. And the Bucks making the playoffs at all was the perfect example of how weak the East was. But look, they can get better. They've got some young talent. They've got some things to be excited about. And one is the play of John Henson, second-year man from North Carolina.
Well, the business of the NBA in pretty good stead. The Kings sold back in May for a record price of $525 million, and the Seattle group had offered even more. Team value certainly on the rise around the league. Better arenas, more lucrative TV contracts. Part of the reason that's the case.
And back to the bidding war for the Kings with the great offer from the Seattle group. Steve, do you think there's a chance the league could expand to Seattle?
I think so, especially with that tremendous offer that the Seattle group put forward. And now the new CBA, it's made it much more favorable for the owners. I think in the next few years, we will see at least one expansion team, maybe 2.
Here's Perez. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Thompson outside. Here's the floater. The shot no good. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Ross. Here's the screen. And there's the pass to Perez.
Switch.
Doesn't get the finger roll.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
It's Thompson off the drive. Gets it to go. Thompson's got his first basket of the night.
Hasn't been the hot start he's wanted here. I mean, he's got a few to fall, but doesn't seem on target most of the time he fires.
Here's Ross. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Well, he's one of the premier defenders in the game, Kevin. Really embraces that challenge to guard the top-tier scorers and make life difficult for them.
Also, guys, so often we see him playing possum at the defensive end. And then all of a sudden he springs into action, picks off a pass, and ignites the fast break.
Ross no good on the free throw.
A lot was made about the Kings in their home last year, but it wasn't about how well are they playing at home. It was about where is their home going to be next season. The Kings are staying in Sacramento, but they played like it might be their last hurrah.
Cannot hit.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
No one near him. Number 15. Right through the D for the layup.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Thompson outside. He passes to Aguilar. Kings moving the ball around. Here's Thompson. Another shot. And the shot is good from Aguilar.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
And you go back to the Kings at home last year, 20-21 record, and it was easy to see just how much tougher a team they were in this building. You know, Steve, they really looked like a team that could compete with anyone at any time.
Well, this community really rallied behind the franchise, and there was a lot of worry that maybe this was the farewell tour for the Kings fans and the players. And they played their hearts out last year. You got to give them a lot of credit for really fighting, particularly down the stretch when things looked grim.
The Bucks making a switch here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot denied. Here's Ross. It's blocked. And the Kings pushing it up now. Thompson with the ball. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Well, after a brief 2-year drought, the Bucks got back to the playoffs this past season, but it wasn't pretty once they got there. With several guarantees from players about upsetting the Heat, they didn't win a single game and were swept by the Miami Heat.
Milwaukee in the lead. Back to the Bucks in the playoffs. In every aspect, they were overmatched by the Heat, and no one really thought they would upset them. But many thought, Steve, that they would at least get a game.
Well, I wasn't one of them, Kevin. I thought they were overmatched from the start. And you could tell in that series, Miami wasn't even interested until the fourth quarter. They knew they could just flip a switch and beat this Milwaukee team. And that's exactly what they did.
The finger roll finish at the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Cuts off the pass. He feeds it to Ross. Number 7. Number 87. The second chance effort. Shot is off.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, there's an intimidation factor that comes into play.
Thompson outside. Number 34 connects in the foul line jumper.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. The dish to Ross. Number 13. The three-pointer is right on target.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
The Kings trail by 4. Back to Thompson. Fires from deep. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Smooth, guys. Very good job there of getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
And you know, those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes as much as any single play in a game.
Yeah, they really can. I mean, they can't allow him to beat them to so many of those offensive rebounds. That'll kill you.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Timeout called by the Kings. And as we get a break here, important for the teams to go over their own strategy, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade to put out your best effort as the game wears on, guys.
You know, it's amazing when you're playing during a season, if you go through a stretch where you don't hydrate, it can have a major physical toll on you. Your body wears down quicker, you don't recover as fast, and that can really take its toll over the course of an 82-game season.
Number 17. No good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Zero. Defended by Chan. Bucks passing it around. 4 on the clock. And good on the basket. Book it. And now a 6-point Bucks lead. Sacramento's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Number 10. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 5.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Zero. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
And the Bucks making a change here. Bucks leading by 3. Number 33. And the Bucks miss again.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Number 17. Shot is off. And Milwaukee will come the other way. 1:39 left in the first quarter. 0. Lays it up and banks it in.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
And it's the Kings with the ball, following the bucket by the Bucks. Pass to Chan. Shot clock at 6. Number 77. But they'll get another chance. Pass to Chan. Number 17. No good from outside. Bucks leading by 5. Number 33. Off target from three-point range. And the Kings pushing it up now. Number 12. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Cruz, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
I'll tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Fires the three. Can't get it to go.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Number 17. Blocked. Second shot opportunity. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bucks ahead, up 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, Kevin, in the first half of play, they're really closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
The Kings trail by 5.
Well, you know, the Bucks thought they had a plan to make a big push forward by pairing some talent together in the backcourt, but what seems to have happened is they are now mired in mediocrity, which is exactly where you don't want to be.
Number 3, defended by Cruz. Aguilar, the shot is off. Bucks leading by 5. There's the block. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Ersan Ilyasova, a rare breed, a stretch four who's also a big factor on the offensive boards. Ersan said, that's part of my game, to be active. Some nights you aren't going to hit those shots, but if I have this in my pocket, just go in there and crash on the offensive glass. It's all about second effort. Guys?
Well, it seems he can do both, Doris. His role is steadily growing, too. The first one falls. And back to Minnesota, they were the 8th seed in the East last year, but still finished 6 games under 500. Still a lot of work for them to get above 500 and be in a position where, Steve, they are, competing for home court in the playoffs.
Yeah, a lot of changes for the Bucks in the offseason, but a team that was able to sneak in last year, they're hopeful to make it once again this season, but it feels like they're kind of stuck in the middle right now.
There's no question the big news for the Sacramento Kings is they're still the Sacramento Kings. After a nail-biting last couple of years, they saw the team flirt with moving to Virginia, Anaheim, Las Vegas, Seattle. Finally, a new ownership group committed to keeping the team in sack.
Gets the bucket. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Inside, deflected. Here's Aguilar, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
And for all the Kings fans, what a great victory. Former 3-time NBA All-Star and Sacramento native son, Mayor Kevin Johnson, instrumental in securing financing for the new arena, And Steve campaigning with the league's owners to keep the team in Northern California.
I think it surprised everyone, Kevin. Seattle made such a strong bid. I think most people felt the team would end up in Seattle, but Johnson did his job. Sacramento stepped up to the plate, and I think it's great that the Kings get to keep their team, and hopefully Seattle will end up with one in the next couple of years.
That's it.
Both free throws good from Perez.
A season to forget for the Sacramento Kings a year ago. There were times they looked pretty good, but more times than not, they couldn't sustain high-level play. Still managed to do fairly well against Eastern Conference teams when they saw them.
So it's Sacramento trailing by 5. Aguilar, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Wide open, couldn't capitalize. And back to what you were saying, Clark, about the Kings. Very good when playing out of conference, at least relative to their overall play, Steve.
Well, 14-16 against the East. I mean, that's not a bad record. I'm not sure if it says something about the Kings or something about the East. Probably the latter, but not bad for Sacramento to have that record.
And the Kings making a change here. Number 3, Money from the wing.
Boy, you can't run an inbounds play any better than that right there.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
The Bucks making a switch here. The Bucks have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
There you go.
The Kings trail by 4. Throws it up high.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. There's the pass to Perez. 6 to shoot. Sacramento grabs the miss.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Number 3, defended by Cruz. From 15 feet away, the shot is off.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Hits the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 4. The Kings have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Number 3, defended by Perez. He had a nice open look right there.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Milwaukee with the ball. The Bucks working the ball around. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back. Good on the shot. The Kings trail by 3. Number 3, defended by Perez. Number 3. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
And the Bucks making a change here. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one misses. Number 13. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. He has 5. Kings have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. There's a good screen. Number 3.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Number 13. Cannot hit. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Number 17, defended by Ross. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Perez.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
Here's Ross. That's good. Ross has got 7 points.
They've taken so many shots down there, and they're knocking them down. Really good looks in the paint.
No doubt the offensive philosophy today, pound that thing inside.
Sacramento with the ball. It's a 5-point game.
Watch outside.
To the paint. Here's Aguilar. Can't get it to go. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. He dishes it to Ross. Baseline jumper. And that one hits back iron.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. And the Kings making a change here. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
You know, during the season before last, the Bucks' problem had been offense. They just couldn't put up points consistently, and even when their defense would hold up, they would simply get outgunned by teams. They decided to change that by trying to be more of a transition team last year.
Thompson outside. Thompson right side. Milwaukee with the rebound. And back to the Bucks, actually led the entire Eastern Conference in pace and were 3rd overall in the NBA. Steve, only teams that were ahead of them were the Rockets and Nuggets, 2 teams you always think of running.
Well, it makes sense for the Bucks to have played that style last year. You had that backcourt of Ellis and Jennings, a lot of speed and quickness. They later added J.J. Redick, so you had shooting. So they had to play fast. It made some sense, but in the end, you know, they've made some changes in the offseason, and they're looking to get better.
The Kings trail by 5. Number 10, and it's rejected. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, a curious signing for the Bucks this offseason, bringing in Pachulia on a 3-year mid-level type deal. This is a team that already had a logjam in the front court with Sanders, Henson, Ilyasova, and Drew Gooden. The Bucks traded away promising forward Tobias Harris last year for what became a couple of second-round picks. They did much the same with Mbah Moute. It's all about getting the most out of your assets. Guys, we'll see how the Bucks do shuffling their pieces around.
It'll be interesting to see. Thanks, Doris. Timeout called the Bucks. Pass to Perez. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. 10 points for him.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Now, here's Thompson. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Thompson's got 6 points.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Number 87. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
And it's the Kings with the ball. They trail by 7. Back to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
Full 24-second shot clock. Number 34. Misses from short range.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry. Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
To the middle. And the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for him. Bucks leading by 5. Here is Ross. 9 points in the game so far. Passes it to Perez. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Well, they've really kind of struggled offensively here. So I think this timeout is for him to really draw something up, maybe get an easy 2 and get their confidence back.
You know, sometimes an easy basket out of a break is just what you need to get things back on track. And coaches always have plays specifically for that situation, coming out of timeouts for an opportunity to get a bucket.
Feeds it to Thompson. Doubled by Perez. Clock at 6. Number 15. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Milwaukee with it. pass to Perez. Number 13 drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 8.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that 3.
Number 5, defended by Ross. Number 34. It's rebounded by Perez. The Kings have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
Man, this club shot 77% as a team last year. Good, not spectacular, but solid.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Bucks making a change here. He hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, they're getting to the line an awful lot in this quarter, and it's not an accident. They've been very aggressive.
Yeah, it's been very intentional. I mean, they've picked up the aggression, and it could get them out of this hole.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Number 7, he's covered by Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Number 5. Sacramento again missing.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Number 7. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
It looks like he's finding his touch now because the shots are starting to fall.
The Kings trail by 13. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And it's blocked.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
A good night so far for Ross. 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Now, a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
And the first one at the line is good.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
This team is never afraid to get physical. I think they enjoy this style of play.
And both free throws good for Ross. The Kings trail by 15. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Number 10. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
And the struggles continue, just awful. Scoreless in this quarter, in fact.
4 seconds left. 3 seconds left. And the first half is now in the books. Bucks lead by 15. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night. I'm Damon Bruce. The Milwaukee Bucks red hot up to the break. And look at all those rejections, erasing easy looks, just making it hard around the rim. For the Kings, a different story so far. The outside shot just not there for them today, but that certainly hasn't stopped them from trying. We might see some adjustments after the break. And that'll be our report. Thanks so much for joining us. We hope to see you next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. What a game we're seeing from Perez.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
And Sacramento has possession. 15-point game. Kicks it to Thompson. Thompson right side. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Thompson's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Kings. Milwaukee's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Pass to Perez. There's the screen. He kicks it to Ross. From deep. No good. And it's the Kings taking it the other way.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
Passes it to Perez. From the corner. Gets it to go. He's got 14. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Number 5, defended by Ross. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Number 31. The baseline jumper goes down. So it's the Bucks now. Perez, the pass to Ross. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Shoots from 14. Goes back up and blocked. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Now the pass to Perez. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Number 15. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Bucks have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Well, last year collectively, I mean, this team shot 74% from the free throw line. Pretty low number.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Thompson, left side. Three-pointer. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Up strong off the offensive rebound.
What a play. They can cut this lead down if they start converting more of their second points.
I'm with you there.
Yeah, but you wonder, where were those earlier? They're just hustling more now.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. The Kings getting the bucket. It's stolen. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
The Kings have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And Milwaukee has possession. 10-point lead. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Dishes it to Ross. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Ross has got 13 points. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Well, they've really kind of struggled offensively here. So I think this timeout is for him to really draw something up, maybe get an easy two and get their confidence back.
You know, sometimes an easy basket out of a break is just what you need to get things back on track. And coaches always have plays specifically for that situation, coming out of timeouts for an opportunity to get a bucket.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. No good from Perez.
This is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
He shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
Here is Ross. He's got 13. Fires it up. No good from Perez. The Kings trail by 10. Number 5. Here is Ross. He's covered by Thompson. From 11 feet away. Number 5. Defended by Ross. Pass to Aguilar. Backing in. Five on the clock. Number 5, defended by Ross. Can't hit.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
For 3. Gets it to go. Ross has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's his first three-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well.
Milwaukee with the rebound. Number 13. Off target at the rim.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look. Just lost his focus.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now, here's Thompson. 10 points for him. Number 31. Sacramento again missing. Bucks leading by 13. Number 13, he's covered by Thompson. Passes to Perez. A baseline J. Rebounded by Aguiar. Sacramento's getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. The Bucks making a switch here. So it's the Bucks now. It's a 13-point game.
Get there.
Number 3, he's covered by Thompson. 6 to shoot. Can't connect from short range. The Kings have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Number 5.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Frederick Magday-Asho is now following.
Number 11. Number 33 uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bucks lead by 15. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Bucks leading by 13. Number 11. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. Sacramento with the ball. Wide open. That one off the back iron and out.
I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
0. He's covered by Thompson. That's good.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
The Kings trail by 17. Makes the lead pass. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession.
They had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And the Bucks making a change here. Ross is checked in. Bucks leading by 17. Six on the shot clock. Number 11, he's covered by Thompson. Offline from the top of the key. Kings have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Swiped away. To the inside, number 11. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup. 6 points for him.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Number 77. No good on the 3. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Takes the 13-footer. That is good. And the Bucks lead by 21.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Now, here's Thompson. 10 points for him. To halt the run, misses the layup. Bucks leading by 21. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. The Bucks working the ball around. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And that call gets an instant reaction from the fans.
Well, that's a whistle that did not go over very well.
Sacramento's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Thompson off the pick from Aguilar. It's Thompson off the drive. Shot from the wing. And too long on the shot.
They're losing their composure a little bit here on the bad end of a run.
Yeah, they are, and they need to come up with a rally-wrecking play here to stop this run.
Cruz. Up and in on the layup. This Kings squad is struggling. There's the pick. The feed to Thompson.
Ooh, tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
And the Bucks making a change here. The pass to Aguilar. Just 5 to shoot. Number 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Kings making a change here. Milwaukee with the ball. .149 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Ross. There's the 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
Yeah, they can't keep the status quo at this point. They've got to make some changes.
Down low. Here's Aguilar. Keeps it alive.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Here's Ross. That's short off the rim. Pass to Aguilar. Gets it to go. 8 points for him.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. There's 48 seconds left in the third. The 11-footer. The shot misses. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And it's blocked by Ross. Milwaukee's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. .17 seconds left in the third. 6 to shoot. Number 15. It's rebounded by Aguilar.
Man, excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
Number 77. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Bucks ahead, running away with it. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Bucks shooting well. They're at 45%. Number 3. No good with the triple.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
Sacramento with the ball. The shot misses. Passes it to Cruz. Shot clock at 6. Number 33. Rebound by the Kings. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Number 3, defended by Cruz. And it's been a tough game for him offensively. Gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Number 33. Milwaukee. No good that time either. The Kings shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Misses from close range. The Bucks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Cruz. Off with the layup. And here now the Kings. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Looking to get back on track here. Second chance shot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. He's off on the first. And the Bucks making a change here. He doesn't get the second one. Milwaukee's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Number 12. No good. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Good.
Well, it's about time somebody scored. This is ugly.
Yeah, grit and grind ugly. That's how I would describe it. Every bucket counts double in a game like this one, or at least it should count double.
Milwaukee with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. They set the screen. Number 11. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Kings have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And the pass to Aguilar. Number 17 hits it from three-point range.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Bucks leading by 21. Five to shoot. 0. Drops it in from 14 feet away. The Kings have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Number 3. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. That's good.
Well, it's been all about pace and space with them. Tempo, the fast break points, just a huge advantage.
Yeah, they've been looking to push it all the time and to get that early offense, and they're doing it well.
And Sacramento has possession. Following the bucket by the Bucks.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
That free throw, no good. And the Kings making a change here. And the second free throw, good. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. So it's the Bucks now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Thompson with it. Number 5. Good. Bucks leading by 22. He feeds it to Ross. Number 15. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Well, you hate to see a guy suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
Pass to Aguilar. Backs down. Clock at 6. Number 5, defended by Ross. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Bucks leading by 22. Bucks passing it around. Six on the shot clock. Number 13. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
Well, they're finding the holes in the defense, Clark, and they're exploiting them.
Thompson off the pick from Aguiar. Thompson with the bucket.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Milwaukee's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
Get there.
Number 7. He's covered by Thompson. The dish to Ross. Number 15. Blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Kings have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Shoots from the baseline, but he recovers it. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. Thompson right side. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Bucks leading by 22. There's a screen. It's rebounded by Aguiar.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
Timeout called the Bucks. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. There's the pick. Number 7. He's covered by Thompson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Look at the free throw percentage. Unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
Now, here's Thompson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Up and in with force after the offensive rebound. I like that tenacity.
Yeah, he is so sturdy. He just battles for every rebound.
Here is Ross.
I see him.
Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by Aguiar. The Kings trail by 20. Number 5. The offensive rebound. Number 34. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Milwaukee's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Number 7. And Thompson sends it back. And they're able to recover. And that one's good. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. That's blocked.
Yo, kick it out.
He dishes it to Ross. The Bucks working the ball around. Good.
I'd like to know what his percentage is from that range. I mean, it's got to be sky high.
And for the Kings, they're shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Thompson off the pick from Aguiar. Thompson outside. Number 5. Can't get the tip in. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here is Ross. Number 7. He's covered by Thompson. Number 7. The shot is off. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
1:52 left in the game. Feeds it to Ross. Six to shoot. Number 15. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. The Kings shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Thompson passes to Aguilar. Tries it from 9. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
It's rebounded by Aguiar. And here are the Kings now. Now Thompson. "51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Number 5, defended by Ross. Baseline J on the way. The shot will not go.
Well, ever since the second half started, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way right now.
Number 15, defended by Aguiar. The baseline J. No good from Ross. Sacramento's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Number 34, the feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Here is Ross. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.